Hello and welcome to another Metante Conan Case Closed um, Detective Conan as the Blank reaction stream. And yeah, today we're going to watch 8 episodes for 2 episode case. We're going to watch 358, 359, the Metropolitan Police Detective Love Story 5, the 361, 362 Tetan High School Ghost Story, then the 371, 72 A Course Without Protest, and then 374-75, A Code of Stars and Tobacco. That's what we're watching. Yeah, as always, mere chance. Thanks for the guide. We are skipping 66, 67. It says the character from this case will appear in another one later, episode 542. That's a long time. But this has no bearing on the plot, so it's okay to skip. And I'm sure by then they'll be, they'll reintroduce the character or something, so fair enough. So yeah, we're doing 8 episodes today. And we're already like in the second half of the 350s, almost close to 400. And if you're wondering, next time we do 381, 82, 83, which is 2-hour special, and then maybe a 3-episode case, 85, 67, maybe. I don't want to say too early. We'll see what we do next time. But yeah, we are continuing, obviously. Looking forward to it, but looking forward to today, obviously. Obviously. Hello, 안녕하세요. So yeah, as always, timer reaction, you'll find timestamps in the description if you're watching the VOD. As always, you find the link to my Discord as well if you want to follow me, post stuff, the link to my stream element where you can donate to support me or request video reaction. Better to donate there than YouTube because YouTube takes a big cut of your donation. And then the link to my Patreon where I make polls every week for like either movies or anime. Right now I've got an anime poll that I made yesterday. You've got Evangelion Rebuild 1, Kara no Kyokai, Dokusei, The Boy and the Beast, Violet Evergarden Movie, Paprika, Stand By Me Doraemon 1 and 2, and Pompo the Cinephile. So if you join the $3 a month tier, which is the lowest tier, you can vote in all the polls that I do every week and make me decide what to watch, basically. There's also like higher tiers with more rewards and stuff like that, so take a look. But yeah, we're here for Conan. What is there to say? More detective love story, which, maybe there'll be some progress. I feel like once I've catched up to Conan, like in the 1000 episode, there'll be detective love story case 55. Yeah. And by case 300, maybe they'll marry. Maybe. Okay. So yeah, as always, time of reaction, so you bring your copy of the episode to watch alongside me. My version starts right away with like the Conan intro and opening. My episode 358, for example, is 24 minutes 42 seconds. Don't know if there's much more to say. As always, I'll do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. On go, you press play, I press play. I think that's it. Yeah, we're continuing Conan, as always. We're getting close to 400, which is something. And again, I was thinking like maybe as we advance, there'll be a lot more fillers to skip. So maybe we'll fly a lot faster through everything. Through all the different case and main canon episode, right? In comparison. But yeah, watching like the Conan movies has also made me kind of like want to watch more like long-running series movies, and I started watching the Korean Shin-chan movie. I was actually watching the fourth movie, just before the stream. But Shin-chan I'm basically treating like I was planning to treat Conan in the first place, right? I said it, but Conan I was planning to do just a few episodes and then only watch the movie. Obviously, it became different, but Shin-chan, it's also got like 1,000 episodes or something, and I think it's a lot less plot relevant in any way, right? It's like slice of life comedy. So I've basically watched like 5 episodes of Shin-chan, and now I'm watching the movies, which there's like 30 plus or something. Eventually I want to do the same with like Doraemon and Gegege no Kitaro and maybe Chibi Madoko-chan, right? Like this kind of like super long running anime where it's like I'm not very motivated to watch all the episodes, right? But the movies could be interesting, And yeah, that's all I had to say, so nice Conan, I guess. I got inspired. Yeah, I mean, for a long time I've always wanted to watch this classic, right? It just so happened that 2025 was me finally deciding to do it. with a couple of streams, you know, Conan, Gege no Kitaro, Doraemon, Shinchan, and yeah, I guess the one that stuck is Detective Conan, right? I mean, it stuck to say the very least. Like, we've already reacted to what, 200 episodes maybe overall? Maybe a little bit less, depending on how much we skipped. Yeah, it's a good amount. It's like 40 plus reaction stream already. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the reaction. So, episode 358 of Metante Conan. Let's watch it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, new opening. Sounds really cool. Oh, I like it. No spoiler. Metante Conan. Really good voice. I like this song. Reading Conan in the Conan opening. Sonoko. Good song. Maybe my favorite of the last few. Sato Keiji. This part of the song is killer. Who is behind this? Oh, Start by Rina Alucci. Didn't she sing another Conan song? Maybe. Or similar voice. Very good opening. Let's go. Always the violent interrogation. Wait, Takagi, what did you do this time? Is this a joke? Like, they're just basically trying to be wingman for his relationship? The classic. Zenpen. Pirate. Tropical Mainland. Oh, they're on a date. It's happening. What a Chad. Withstood the torture. Misdirection. Right? They're funny going on a date, like, don't ruin it for them. I mean, they could have told him they're cops. They're funny during a date, like, don't fuck with them, seriously. It took 5 Ks. Don't you have a job to do? I mean, isn't there people dying every day in this freaking town? Jeez, it's the Get Moe, right? Cool usually, but this time girly. Get Moe is always the best thing. I mean, I feel bad for Sato as she's the only, competent cop. So you can't blame her, but you can blame everybody else. No way he's doing a marriage proposal. That's way too fast. Well, they're so annoying. Yeah, I don't think it's like the most romantic timing. Just kill me. Why are you messing with them? Like, you're not helping them with this. Well, why? What is he cooking? By 3 p.m. This is really playing into the trope, like the romantic comedy trope of everything always getting in the way of development. Oh. Didn't take him for someone who plays sports. Bruh, is all I can say. I know it's a joke, but it's like so stupid. Especially again considering the amount of crime in the city, like the cops should not have this amount of time to fuck around. What a waste of time. Was it the first movie that was at an amusement park, I think? Or like at the end? I forget. First one, maybe, yeah. Mam. She really seems in the mood for romantic. Actually surprising. I thought like if they were going on a date, this thing would be like she would still be like herself, right? But no, she's actually getting into it. What stupidity is it gonna be? Is it? Well, I. How do you spin this romantic? I don't know. Dang. Let's Breaking Bad together and I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of money. Yeah. If I was walking around with like a kilo or something that was that much money, I mean, I would hold my bag. I would never like put it down. I mean, if the guy is a cokehead and he uses his own product, he's constantly gonna be doing this. I worked with a dude who did coke. Also, it's gonna be so hyper. Just give up. Don't just do it. It's always this kind of simple details that like it's obvious, but I would never think of it. Security camera. Hmm. Always reminds me that like in episode 1 of Conan, the case is about some guy's head being cut off in an attraction like this. Crazy stuff. That was episode 1. Kawaii. Okay, Koan heroine, okay, I get it. I get it. Oh. Okay. Misunderstanding, yeah. They're so over the top. That's such a random thing to do in a line. Fair enough. Conan would know. Oh, yeah. She could also be a skier, I mean. Blue? Blue mess? It's maybe a weird thing to say, but I don't even know the last time I ever met someone who's left-handed. Or maybe I just didn't notice. I don't know. That's something you really think about. At least I don't, because I don't notice detail like that. As always, what can I say? Of course it's a case, right? Like, I knew it was gonna be a case. But I'm still annoyed. I just wanted some actual progress. I mean, I guess there is, They went on a date. And Detective Sato was actually, like, not in work mode. So, I guess there is progress. It's just, like, such a snail's pace, and it's always kind of annoying, like, that there's always something to get into the way of, like, bigger progress. I mean, it's worse than an actual romantic comedy, because in a romantic comedy, like, even though there's always something to, like, stop progress, it's still, most of the story is focused on that, so there's still, like, some. But yeah, because it's mostly like a detective anime, yeah, it's even more like a snail pace, because, yeah. Again, we know, like, Ran, Shinichi, there will be no progress, right? So, like, this is the romance to root for. Maybe AG as well, but I don't feel like he's gonna have progress as either, so right now this feels like the one romance to root for that can have some actual progress, you know. No spoiler. Okay. Well, let's find out where the guy is. So episode 359 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Man, this song starts so good with the guitar. It's kind of crazy. I kind of wish it kept that energy for the full song. Yeah. Conan. Like, it's more gentle here. What kind of madness is I looking at on a computer? she definitely needs like a second screen. The way she has like multiple tabs on a small screen like that, you need a second screen. I'm saying that, but for me, like some of you may know, but I didn't get a second screen until like 2 years ago, right? So for like well over 10 years of being on a PC with my TV as a screen, I just got used to alt tabbing, and that was it. You're so used to it eventually, right? And I always thought it would be cool to have a second screen, but I didn't realize how good it is. I mean, seriously, it's such a different life. Maybe one day I'll get a third screen because that can be useful as well. But two is already such a different life. Not having to alt tab every second. Okay, let's find out the truth. Metropolitan Police Officer Love Story 5. Cohen. They're so stupid. He has one square face. So we got it wrong. Okay. I mean, it's a good cover actually. It's a really good cover. the great soundbacker of Nisanji. Taboo? Like what? Basically. He knows everything, as always. Mm. I mean, where would this kid find like a kilo of coke? Yeah, but that's not a taboo. I guess. Hopefully it's not coke. Oh, um, oil. That's what it is. There's real crime going on and these guys are still doing this. Just fire the entire police force, seriously. Like, fire the entire police force and use the budget on making clones of Conan, and then you're good. pinball machine are pretty fun. I played one once. Are they gonna... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, are we gonna see someone holding his junk with left hand, and that's how you know? Okay, I guess not. Right. Ah, yeah, yeah. Catch everybody. I mean, the crime is more important. Yubi? Yubi? I mean, it's not really the timing anymore. These guys, that's all I can say. Scary. Fireworks, huh? Okay. I mean, actually, that's a good place to do it. In the middle of people, you know? Like, you just change a bag, it doesn't look weird. Alright. I mean, it looks like from Harry Potter, like the rat guy, Peter Pettigrew. Well. Oh. Okay. You should catch up to this guy. He is on the bigger side, so you two should be fit enough. Finally doing something. Are you not catching up? I mean, my man is like 200 pounds. Oh, yeah. Yeah. PTSD? No? Or did she get poisoned or something? Yeah, I was gonna say shoot. That's a missile, huh? Okay. Wow. Oh my god, seriously. I hope he didn't pay a fortune for this. Bruh. That's really sad. You see it in so many videos too, like people proposing next to water and then dropping the ring. I mean, I can't even imagine. Uh-huh. Be bros and all dive to try to find it, come on. You have to be bros, come on. Okay. I thought it was PTSD about the Ferris wheel. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but he's gonna think it's because she still loved that guy or some shit. You don't have to say it in front of her though. Takagi is definitely misunderstanding again. He's definitely going to think like, you know, she still loves him or something. I don't know what to say, it's like, it's so irritating, you know, like, the case was fine in terms of like, you know, the drug deal and all that, you know, that was interesting, that was fine, you know? But like, you know, him dropping his bloody ring and, you know, now she's got PTSD and it's all a mess. It's like, I feel like we didn't advance, we went back, you know? It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's irritating. Yeah, irritating. But otherwise, a good case. Yeah. The cops should definitely offer some kind of psychiatric counseling because I think she needs that. She needs that. I'm annoyed though. He dropped his bloody ring. How do you find it? I mean, it's not metal, so metal detector wouldn't work. I don't know. But like, I don't know how much he paid for it, but like, that must be expensive. Don't blame him, fuck off. He's a cop, he might die on the job. Don't make him promise that. Yeah, no, you can't tell me that like this is like there was much progress. I don't know, I wouldn't blame him. I don't know, like going on a date at an amusement park is normal, and well, he probably knew of the situation. If I was him, I don't know if I would assume that like seeing a Ferris wheel would like make her like this. I mean, I don't know. I might consider it maybe, but I don't know. I understand that she has some issues, but I wouldn't think that a Ferris wheel alone would be the problem. So yeah, I don't know. I don't blame Takagi, I have a lot of complaint about Takagi, but I don't think it's his fault, Okay, well, that was kind of fun, but I'm irritated, so let's move on. Let's move on to a case that will not irritate me, maybe. We'll see. 361 next. Let's get into it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I think it's really the thing where, like, when you've watched or read too many manga and anime about, like, romance, you've seen it so many times, the formula of, like, no progress because there's always something, like, getting in the way, right? It's like characters are gonna kiss and there's a phone call, there's a dog, there's something happening. It's always, like, that, right? And so it's one of those tropes that, like, I've seen so many times at this point, after, like, 15 years. So I have less and less passions for it. I mean, it's kind of the same with like isekai, right? I have so much less passions for any of the tropes of isekai at this point, and probably other genre like ecchi as well. I mean, all the stuff that has been done again and again and again and again, it's kind of like harder to stomach. And obviously I understand like Conan isn't even that new, right? I mean, this episode are from like the mid-2000s, so at this point it was maybe not that overdone, I assume. I understand. Da, da, da. Such a good song. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, Kurishimasu. The sponsor, that's new. That's all I should say. White text that I can't read. Run. This is the ghost case, I guess. I was about to say, like, does she see the ghost of Shinichi or something? Sometimes they say there's a ghost story at every school, but at my school there was nothing like that. She's scared. Understandable though. Being in a school where there's no student is kind of creepy. Have you tried? The Theta Night School hauntings. Zenpen. And you should know at this point it is pretty good. Does he look like him? We're funny meeting some side characters in the school. You must feel kind of sad not being able to be part of it. I mean, he's basically missing his youth, right? In a sense. Is that idea back? Like the real one? Is it that idea? But the real one? I literally just was talking about that. Okay, it's in. It's probably the real one. Yeah, I was literally about to say, how do you check? I got so many of your comments about how that part of the story was so much better in the manga, you know, especially in terms of like the action, you know. There was really nothing that interesting in the school I went to. Like, your bandage on in the school was not really a thing. Uh-huh. Ran. Kawaii. Karate. It really took like 250 episodes to learn more about some of the other school kids. I couldn't read it. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty boring, no? It's not like students are sick all the time, so sometimes there's nothing to do. Seiko Kunishige. Ryan thinking that everybody into sports is, you know, not very smart like her. I said it. I said it. I mean, I'm like her too, so. And I'm not into sports. So I'm both not smart and not strong. Okay. Uh, okay, she's just dumb. I get it. I understand. It's a school, bro. This way is gonna be nice. What does it say? Is it a challenge to the ghost hunter? I mean, I don't think it's that dude that was sus coming out of that room. Chilled friend. Mm. What does it say? That's a good point. How do you do that? How do you cover your track? What? Did you do something to him? I mean, you seem to be having a mental breakdown. Maybe you should take a break. It is definitely pretty advanced, this whoever is doing this, pranking all this. Sonoko being absolutely insane as always. I love that about her though. I don't know. But this is pretty interesting actually. Yeah, this is, you know, totally more interesting because of like the second layers of it, right? So, because, you know, this, it's probably like just one of the students doing the the haunting right now, but adding this layer to it makes it more interesting. Because yeah, it's probably one of the students who was friends with the guy that died, and I don't think the guy that died was killed, but it was maybe some kind of like, it's maybe a simple story of like someone left the window open and the rain got in and the guy slipped and died, and so someone else is blaming whoever left the window open or something. Or like, they don't know who it is that left the window open, so they're just haunting the whole school to, I don't know, maybe scare the person who might have left the window open, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Something of the sort, maybe. Fairly interesting. I love all the Sonoko goofiness in this case. Sonoko is really just such a fun comic relief, basically. There's quite a few in Conan comic relief, but Sonoko is maybe the best. No spoiler. Okay, well, it got a lot more interesting. So, let's see what happens. All I can say, 362 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Man, this solo in the intro, like, it really makes me wish more of the song was this intense. Mais tenter Conan. Ta-ta. It's a good song though. I really feel like, again, like some of the last few openings they've been enjoyable, but you know, I already have this nostalgia for like the early openings, so I think this one is living up to some of the early openings. Yeah, I think so. Nice. Don't say. Oh, Kurishima's PlayStation. Sponsored by PlayStation. So we have to see the classic sponsor spot. Nice. I mean, he's kind of so. There's so much going on in this school. Mm, like he knows something, but no. Like, from my theory, like the painter would be the guy that left the window open or something. So he's scared that he's being haunted. Makes sense. I don't know what the Kazama Senpai has to do with it. I don't have much of an idea. Interesting. I mean, I'm still not sure how they would have moved the desk outside without leaving any mark. Did they drag it or something? It's like he got picked up by a ghost. I don't know, like some kind of pulley system to drag it? So all of them are like rushing to leave or something? I don't see the ID. I'm not sure. Maybe like Kazama Senpai is the one doing the haunting. Um, the painter is the one who left the window open, and the other guy is, I don't know. He's still gonna use Sonoko for it, like, despite her being so annoying, he's still gonna let her be the solver. That's kinda nice. That's kinda nice. No one is worried she's sick. It's not normal, yeah. The first person to say that in 300 episodes. Okay, okay. Are we bullying Sonoko or what? Okay, I didn't think of that. But wouldn't the umbrella, like, drag on the ground and leave a mark? I thought it would leave a bigger mark, you know? Seems obvious. Wait, no, I thought it was the karate senpai. I see. Hmm. Electricity communication. Oh, oh, ice. Okay. How did they even bring a big ass piece of ice like this? Huh? That man is dedicated. Because he thinks someone killed him? So he thinks that, yeah. So he was a nice guy, huh? Wait, so you think someone pushed him? Did he sleep while carrying this? Oh, he gets smashed in the face by a sculpture. That's not the story we knew. I was pretty off about my ideas. I see. I mean, you should still have told him and he would have stopped, so. I mean, you don't know because he's dead. Of course, he had final words, of course. I mean, they kind of spin it into happy ending, but damn, this is so fucking sad. The guy died like so. You know, it's a freak accident, right? But that's so sad. Okay, that's not the twist I expected, but man, that is bloody sad. Like, you're just helping someone carry something, and that person falls down the stairs and crushes you to death. That's like. I mean, people die of freak accidents all the time, right? Literally, like, you know, there's ton of people who die by just literally slipping down the stairs, right? Like, that's all it takes. But man, that's so sad. Interesting case. Not what I expected. Yeah. I was convinced it was more like a window was open, water got in, and the guy slipped, and so whoever left the window open for the water, like blamed themselves, and whoever else is haunting is blaming that guy. I really did not expect that's what it was. Yeah, it's a good story. It's a good story. Which, as always, the moral of the story is like, if people had talked in advance, there was no need for the haunting. But hey, people never talk, right? Never talk when it's time. And then things happen. Man, did he make it up? Okay, I see. That's kind of nice. A kind lie. Yeah. Oh. This is the real one, right? We're not being tricked again. Okay, so he's in contact with her. I see what we're doing. Was she acting nice or was she actually nice? I mean, I don't. Like, you're kind, so she was acting kind to act like you. It's that simple, no? But I guess they're trying to give us a bit of doubt. Like, again, to me, it doesn't really say much. Like, maybe there'll be some twist later that there's more to her than we think. But right now, I feel like this isn't enough to think that. I mean, she was acting as someone very kind, so she was being kind. And you might say that it doesn't come like natural for like an evil person to act kind, but again, she's like the master of disguise and acting, so you know, she studied the original Araide, and you know, then you just need to think what would you do in this situation, and that's it. It's that straightforward, I guess. Okay, well, that was a good arc. Not what I expected, be it for the twist and everything, but I enjoyed it. I think that was a good one. Yeah. Okay. So next we'll have 371, but I take a break. Give me 5 minutes. Coming back, as always. Okay, sorry for the wait. I have returned now. So yeah, we're going to continue. Next case is 371 and 72, so we're starting with 71 now, obviously. So yeah, episode 371 of Metante Conan in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Enjoying today's case though. I was kind of joking about the detective love story, right? I mean, I called it irritating and it's kind of true, but I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. So far I think it's pretty good. Meitante Conan. You know, sometimes to catch up faster, I'm thinking of like, I should do more episodes in a stream. But at the same time, as I said before, like I feel like, you know, stream of this length works well because like 8 episodes in one go is already pretty good. And I feel like when I do more, I start to get bored a bit. You know, like there's some anime that are very bingeable because like, you know, from one episode to the next, like the story is so connected, right? But something like Conan where it's like a lot of episodic case, you know, and when I say episodic, it can be 2 episodes, right? It's not kind of the same feeling, right? So it's so much easier to binge like One Piece, for example, you know, where like the next 200 episodes are literally like all connected, all the characters and the arc and everything. Well, you know, Conan is a lot more episodic. And every 2 episodes, we've got like 10 new characters for this case and all that. So, you know, like that's what I'm doing. 8 episodes is what I'm saying. Even though sometimes I think it would be cool if I did like a 20 episode stream or something. Oh, Kurishimasu. Live door being Ginza. Okinawa. A kitchen knife. A course without protest. Zen pen. That's the squarest butt chin of all time. Okay. De Metante. Can you even sleep? What are they cooking? Oh, okay. I was gonna say from, yeah. Okay. Was Mitsuhide the one that won the sandals or whatever? No, I think it was, yeah, I think it was him. He can never get laid even when he tries. I don't think like them being out changing anything. Nice catch. Really? She doesn't seem like the sports fan type. Okay, okay. Was he going to a brothel or something? Probably more like a bar or something, but that sounds like that. I see. Why are you being so chinibyo? What a goofy murderer. Okay. Literally takes 5 seconds though. Already noticed something sus about him. So we're gonna find his body. So it's another case where like they want Kogoro to be here to maybe as an alibi or something. It's being pretty obvious, yeah. Hello, Faran Sky. How are you doing? My man doesn't have a very good plan, huh? At the same time, when you see a body, it's not that weird to say like ambulance and police because you don't actually know if they were attacked. Can't you be more careful? Yeah, that's kind of sad. Don't make your daughter like take picture of a dead body. He's so obvious. Metante Kogomori. The legend himself. That's what you've heard. I see. He seems like a great detective. True. It's not. Sus. I do not remember your fake name. Well, it's interesting when we start a case like this where the killer is so obvious, you know? Like, this guy already seems like he's lost, you know? Like, it's too late for him. He's so bad, huh? Adrian, yep, almost 400 episodes. I am not halfway yet, but we're getting there, you know? Yeah, okay. Or is it jealous? Is that what it is? I guess now it's just about figuring out why he killed him, you know? So that's what it is. You wanted to kill him before he does anything, huh? 32nd anniversary Detective Conan manga and 30th anniversary for an anime. Okay. It's really been around for a long time, huh? That's cool. Hopefully I will have catched up by movie 30 before movie 30 come out. What? Does Conan have PTSD now? Weird reaction. Okay. Interesting case. It had been a while since we had one like this where it starts revealing the murderer right away. The remake visual, first opening and ending. Interesting. The killer seems so bad, you know. I feel like we already know why he did it. And I feel like he's already made so many mistakes. And I feel like his plan was pretty bad. Yeah. I always kind of feel it's stupid, this, like the killers that want a detective to be there for their alibi. On paper, I get the idea, but, you know, you really have to think that you are smarter than other people to do that, you know. I don't know how much you can believe that you're so much smarter than a detective, you know. Wouldn't be me. Talking about detective stuff, yesterday I reacted on the channel to the movie Knives Out. I recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's pretty good. It's a detective movie. Knives Out. I think you Conan fan would enjoy it. No spoiler for me, thank you. Okay, well, let's see how this guy get catched from his stupidity. All I can say. Let's watch the next one. So episode 372 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Da, 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 da. Two. Métante Conan. The Métante himself. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do, do. Well, I like the song. The opening is not like very interesting visually. I won't lie, I feel like they've been a bit lazy with some of the openings, you know? The last few have just been like some kind of like small showcase of the characters, right? I don't know. There was some more creative one early on, and I'm not talking about Conan dancing, though that was obviously a good example. PlayStation. PTSD, I think. That's it. Le corps sous la proteste. Cohen. He's kind of like I now. I mean, really scared that the black organization is among us. Maybe even Ran is fake. That is very true. The way you catched it. What is it? The tennis ball? He was never there. Do you mean he was disguised and with us on the plane? Is that because of the way he catched the ball, one of the guy? Okay. I mean, it's obvious that it's this guy, right? But I guess Conan is really waiting for him to make more mistake and reveal everything himself or something. Nice timing for him. The wrong button. Like, does he want the tennis ball because his fingerprints are on it or something? Since he was probably disguised in a plane and grabbed it. You mean how did he knew that you were with them? If it works, it works. He's really trying to make the gear turn, but if it was me, I would not understand. I only understand because I'm watching, obviously. This guy must have like an heart attack every 2 seconds. It's kind of funny. Sassy guy, every step of the way is like making himself obvious, I feel like. Over the top villain laugh. For once, Kogoro gets to solve something without being asleep. His face is so funny. Good question. Conrad, we need more help. I thought for once he was going to solve something, but I guess not. There's a lot that is suspicious, like so much. For once, he's really trying to not put him to sleep and make him figure it out himself. Conan is trying to help him. That's what the other guy said, yeah. Show it, show it. Okay, I thought maybe he had managed to stuff it into the car, but no. Even though Conan helped him a lot, I don't know the last time I saw Kogoro this good. It feels weird. Yeah, I mean, that's simple. Uh-huh. I mean, he takes the credit no matter what, so. I mean, rival stuff, I guess. Why would you even say that? Yeah. Even though baseball is a team sport, I'm not surprised that there's still like rivalry inside the teams, right? So, I understand why he was angry at least. Finally able to get. Wait, I was gonna say, like, Kogoro is weird. Is it really Kogoro? I was already thinking that a little bit earlier, like, with Conan's reaction to that lady and all that, and, you know, again, we're at the point where we suspect anybody to be a replacement, but no. What did he mean by that, or did I just not get it? Or is there actually a replacement? I mean, he wasn't much better than usual. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I mean, was it just PTSD from Conan, or was it like an actual like third sense that felt like there was a black organization member? I don't know what to think. It's a good question. Alright, well, is there an after scene? Otherwise, yeah, that was a fine case again. I do enjoy the one where like they tell you right away who the killer is, and then it's about the why and how. I think they're a nice break in the formula, you know. But I guess they're a formula on their own, but you know. Conan's smiley is funny. Oh, it's okay. They got an autograph, maybe? No? No. Yes? Okay, okay. Okay, I was thinking too much. I misunderstood him. It's the real Kogoro. This guy. Okay. So I guess it was just PTSD for Conan. That's all it was. Which is fair enough after everything that happened, right? And also, like, at this point, can you trust anyone, you know? It makes you think that, right? Okay, well, next we have 374, but just give me a minute. I need to go to the bathroom again, so coming back real quick. Feels better. Sorry for the wait. So yeah, next we have 374, 75. Let's get into it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's such a good opening intro. Damn, I just saw a skeleton. Spoiler, I guess. My bad. I keep forgetting to not look. Sorry about the cat. A lot of the latest opening have been just like showcase of the characters, you know? And I'm saying it would be cool if they were more creative, but I don't actually know what that means myself. I don't know what I mean by that. Bam, 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 bam. Ta, 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 ta. Genta. I've been watching Shin-chan recently. Genta reminds me of Shin-chan a bit. I don't know. That's over the top. Huh? Mitsuko. Is it gaming? Oh. You can never be sure. So it has something to do with the black organization. And as always, this is what always annoys me. Stars in the cigarette code, Zenpen, is that we know that she knows so much more, and she still doesn't tell us. Like we know she must know so much more important stuff, and there's no logic of like not saying it at this point. Like we're so deep in it, just tell us. Drunk. Well, that's not great, huh? You look kind of evil, I don't know why. Or it could be a murder over like naming an asteroid after you or something. I kind of want to do stargazing once, one day. That would be cool. Is he dead or is he dead? Hmm. The duality of old people. Well, that is probably Mr. Boyfriend. So we're doing like a crime from a long time ago, basically. That's interesting. Wow, this is morbid. I'm saying that when we have people dying every episode. Yeah. Poison? Oh, it's a dying message. Really? I mean, yeah, I feel like animals would get them farther away, you know? Damn. I mean, I found a lot of bones in the forest before, but no human bones myself. Deer, rabbit, boars. I used to live quite in the countryside. Never human bones, as far as I know. Okay, okay. And if you find my skull, it's pretty easy to tell it's me because I've got one metal tooth, bottom back. That's me, if you ever find my skull. I'm surprised you thought of that. What is it? Poor woman. Maybe. I mean, he says. I mean, if I'm ever like stabbed to death or something and I have to do a dying message, I mean, I would never think of something smart. I would just take my blood and write, this person killed me. And then if the killer sees it, they just erase it, but I would never think of like some smart dying message. Interesting, interesting. Not too much to say about this one. I like the setup. It's like the best I can say is like interesting. Yeah. As I always say, sometimes I feel like, I'm really not the best for like Conan the action. And obviously I know some of you guys enjoy it, but it's like, I wish I was smarter. That simple. So I could have like better like ideas and prediction and figure out some stuff, but you guys know at this point I'm like really not that advanced, and this is one of those cases where I'm like, yeah, I mean, just tell me the answer because I don't know. That's about it. That's really the gist of it. I'm still enjoying it though. Yeah. But we see it sounds to have too much to comment on since, I'm kind of like learning along, the reveal and what's going on and everything. I really wonder how common it is in real life for people to leave dying message. That complicated, especially. I'm not talking about just writing something in blood or something. Alright. Okay, well, not much to say, so let's watch part 2 of this one. 375. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Every time I see that screen fly, like just 4 windows on top of each other, it's so funny. I don't know why. Like again, despite always having, well, for a long time having one screen, myself, I've always used Alt Tab. I never really like overlaid multiple windows on the same screen per se, because you know then it's too small, even with the big TVs. So yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Such a cool song. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Stars in the cigarette code. Cohen. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. That's a big fold, huh? Okay. Okay. Mm. If you're still bad conscience, I mean, try to fight back. I don't know. The guy cares more about like making a dying message than surviving. I've got zero clue. I am never Naruhodo. What is this amount? Didn't know she was a good actress like this. Okay. Okay. That's one way to catch the guy playing with his conscience. Huh? Or is not? Do you mean accomplice? I see. I mean, I mean, yeah, the name Echi, so I was thinking it's taken reference. I mean, that's how it works. I see. Interesting. Hmm. I see. And he admits. It's always something stupid like that. Like, people are assholes, but killing them like this is stupid because then you ruin your own life every time. That's what I want to say. I called it earlier. He said, no, it's mine. Okay. I finally met the one. But she didn't even discover it anyway, like, he discovered it. Does he have a gun? Careful, guys. It's a gun, I knew it. I called it. Yabbe. Conan. You're the dumb one, like, shoot them already if you want to kill them. My. He has so much time to shoot. He's already on the trigger, like, just shoot. Oh, he popped a balloon. What? Oh, I guess the needle went through. Why bring a shotgun if you're not gonna pull the trigger? I mean, it's a good thing, obviously, but, like, okay. It was an alright case. I mean, kind of interesting. The fact that technically there's two murders, right? Like, one from a long time ago and one that just happened. I think it's kind of interesting. Yeah. To this case were fine, you know, like, none of them were like a favorite or like one of the best, but they were fine. Enjoyable. They were fine. Yeah, frankly, I didn't really have a favorite today. I mean, they were fine. That's all I can say, yeah. Maybe this one was my favorite out of all of them. It's, you know, I do think the murder from a year ago and then murder now is a bit fresh, a little bit, you know. I don't know where this picture is from, like there's a castle tower behind them. Mm. Milky Way. Big brain. What? Then Conan is full paranoid now. And I knows stuff and she's not saying anything again. I guess we're always doing this, huh? Okay. Well, nice little case, huh? I think that was good, but yeah, we're really building up. I think the biggest thing in this episode today was like building up that Conan is kind of paranoid and he's kind of like I was for a while, you know, just scared of everything and what's gonna happen. And yeah, that is pretty interesting, I would say. I think it is rather interesting how now Conan is in the same boat, and for good reason. You know, like the Black Organization was always scary, but now they're even scarier after like the revelation that they can be among us and we can't even tell. You know, I understand. So yeah, that was a fun little stream. Again, maybe not the craziest episode today, but I think next time we're getting back into really important stuff. Next time we have Which One Deduction Show, part 1 and 2, and then Miracle at Goshen Ball Park, The Defiant Face of the Dark Demon, a 2-hour special. And then maybe we'll also watch The Dissonance of the Stradivarius. I think that's violin, right? Or instruments. The Stradivarius family, they made some of the best instruments in the world. So we might watch all this. And I also see that for like in 2 weeks, we're gonna have part 6 of the Detective Love Story. Already? Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, looking forward to next week. As always, thank you guys for watching. Despite my lackluster, you know, detective skill, I hope you still enjoyed this reaction. Like, subscribe, comment, チャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。And I'll see you guys tomorrow, next time, whatever it is. おつぼんかい。See you.